Tom Brady put everything in his mother's name, so his ex-wife, his cheating ass ex-wife, couldn't get anything in a divorce. City boys up once again. I know Kevin Samuels is smiling right now. Maybe old dude that she was cheating on Brady with can finance her lifestyle.
Imagine being a washed up retired supermodel, but you still think you the shit. You're completely washed up and you're not even that fine, right? Then you somehow bag Tom Brady. Then imagine telling Tom Brady he has to choose between you and football. You then break up your family because you couldn't deal with him playing one more season. You would think breaking up your family for your own personal selfish happiness would be enough, but no. You then turn around and date someone close to your husband, the former family personal trainer or whatever the hell he was, because Lord knows you couldn't go find you a man who's not within the circle. You got to keep things messy. You got to keep things really awkward for your children. But then, oh, come as a bitch. He breaks up with you because he can't deal with this drama, or possibly he broke up with you because you're 44 with 2 kids. My boy Tom, he coolin', doing goat things. Now that it's time to officially finalize this divorce, she wants half the property, right? Turns out Tom Brady don't have no property. And y'all remember when I made this video? Imagine being married to one of the most famous and richest football players in the world. Then he gets accused of rape. And instead of waiting for him to be cleared, you're like, yo, this is the opportunity I've been waiting on. So you file for divorce. Now, obviously, sis is finna get paid. Then you find out during the divorce proceedings that all of his money and everything is in his mama name. Not only that, you owe him half of what you got because he's broke. Damn.
Another one.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So I tried to wait this out because I wanted to see if it was true or not, man. But it's like the more people started talking about this and bringing this up, I was like, let me catch this while it's still trending, while it's still a hot topic. So it looks like Tom Brady pulled a Hakimi, man, like like brother Brandon Jamal showed you guys in the intro. So if this is true, man, Tom Brady is a GOAT, not only on the field, but off the field as well. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So usually I don't get into Blanco people's business. Y'all don't know what Blanco people, you took Spanish in high school. Stop playing. You know what Blanco is. You know the color Blanco. You know Negro, you know Blanco. Anyway, I don't really usually get into their business, right? But this was a subject that I had to talk about. So Tom Brady sat up there and had all his assets and everything he had in his mama name. So now the divorce is going through, and Giselle, whatever her name is, the model wife that they've been married for like decades. She wanted half, and rightfully so. Because I would be honest with you, a lot of y'all, be trying to act like Tom Brady was a GOAT on his own. Not under.
Yes, he was. That woman didn't run a single route. That woman didn't go out there and block. That woman didn't even sit on the sidelines and coach. All she did was sit in the stands and cheer him on and support him. There is a lot that goes into preparing for a football game. Y'all, stop it.
You stupid. You must unlearn what you have learned.
She literally cheated on him with one of his, I guess that was supposed to be like his personal assistant or something. Like, bruh, you can't get any messier than that. And you want to sit over here and say she helped him? Out of your damn, I'm like, I was gonna try to let this rock and not stop too much, but coming from a really big football fan and somebody who pays attention to the X's and O's and really studies the game and loves this shit, I can't believe you got the gall to sit over here and say that, bro. He could have accomplished all that without her. I'm gonna let you know that right now. You got me messed up. Let's keep it moving.
Understanding that he was with a bruja blanca, a white witch. He even said it in one of his therapy sessions or something. They was working on him. He was laying out on the table, and he said it about his wife doing spell work and helping him and this and that. He admitted to it. So at the end of the day, this woman gave up her multi-million-dollar modeling career to be his wife, have children, you know, to care for the children. He promised her that he was going to retire, and he lied. He lied. Basically that's what she was saying, that was the reason for the divorce. It wasn't nothing else. It was because that he did not want to live up to their agreement. He said,
Yeah, meanwhile, she was cheating the whole time anyway. I'm like, I love how she's conveniently just leaving this part out. And then when I sit over here and say he lied, okay, he went back and played one more season. What was one more year gonna do? You broke up your whole entire family just for over one more season.
that he will retire and he will become a family, you know, just be there. He retired and recanted and went back. The man lied to his wife. And on top of that, everything he had, he had it in his mama name. That's just because he didn't trust her.
Well, rightfully so, because this woman, I don't know if you forgot, because you just sat up here and mentioned it yourself that she was a multi-millionaire model. And obviously he was smart, because now she over here asking for half when she doesn't even need it for real, according to the people in your comment section of this very video that you made. So it just goes to show you how greedy she is, and maybe Tom Brady saw that.
You got a man, you got a husband, and you find out that everything he had, all his assets are in his mother's name. He never trusted you. He used her. He used her. Because if you think about it, now all of y'all non-believers, all these religious, fanatical people, understand there's more spirits than the Holy Spirit out here. Okay? And there's a lot of people that mess with that stuff. I don't personally. I have family members that's all into that or whatever. I had an aunt in Puerto Rico. She was a big time Santeria. That lady had 8 husbands. 8 husbands. And they all died. Yeah. She was big time in that, and she even had the gift of healing. My mother went down and she was sick. She went to Amelia's house. Amelia touched her, you know, said whatever. And my mama said she laid down. When she woke up, she felt 100% better. So there are people out here that do that type of stuff. Tom Brady's wife was one of them. That's why he was the GOAT. And if you really think about it, when she left him and he went back to playing football, his skill set declined. Like his game was not the same.
That man still had some of the best stats in the league when he came back. The problem wasn't him. The problem was the pieces around him. He didn't have those same pieces around him that he had when he had that last Super Bowl run with the Bucs. I can tell you this, they lost one of their best linemen to my team, Alex Kappa. That was arguably one of their best offensive linemen that year that they won the Super Bowl. Tom Brady is in his mid 40s, and Alex Kappa plays guard. So trust and believe, you want the inside of your offensive line strong as possible for a Tom Brady, because he is not the most nimble person in the pocket, man. You get him off his spot, yeah, you definitely he's gonna have a hard time. Any quarterback is gonna have a hard time dealing with pressure coming up the middle. I don't care how agile they are. But see, that's football talk. She probably don't know nothing about that. And I'm not trying to throw a dig or anything, but most women don't understand X's and O's like I just explained that. And for real, that was very basic. I could go a lot deeper, but let's keep it moving.
When she was gone, when she removed herself and was no longer a part of his life like that, his game was not the same. And eventually it forced him into a second or third. I don't know how many times he tried to retire, but for the final time, he had to, because his game was all off. So at the end of the day, ladies, if you got a man and you don't know nothing about his financials, you don't know nothing about where the assets are, who's under the, who's the beneficiary or none of that, that man does not trust you. And if a man has to put things in his mama's name, he don't trust the woman that he's with. Because if you have a wife, your wife is supposed to be your support system. You ain't got no fucking business putting shit in your mama's name unless you married a woman that you don't trust. Point blank, period. And men that deal with or marry women that they don't trust, 9 times out of 10, they just using those women.
Oh, and I'm guessing she wasn't using him because he's a multi-millionaire, providing a lifestyle for you because you gave up your multi-million dollar lifestyle as a model, right? This goes back to the video that I just did the other day, man, about both parties being useful to each other, man. Problem with women like her is when they think of being useful or being used, it's always one-sided in favor of women and using men. That's the issue. Like, bro, this is the same woman. I think this is one of the same women that follows Sprinkle Sprinkle Lady. So that right there tells you everything you need to know. So there's no surprise that she has such a shitty strong take on this situation. But let's keep it moving.
They just using them. Because if you think about it, why would Tom Brady, you done been married to this woman for decades. Like, y'all been together for a long time. It was okay when she was helping you and, you was the GOAT. You was out here, winning Super Bowls. Everybody's giving you your accolades. And a lot of people don't understand when you deal with athletes are driven by ego. The better that they are in the sport that they play in, the bigger the ego. And you just got to deal with that. A lot of these so-called athletes, they don't really want to retire. It usually is an injury that forces them to retire because they love the ego stroke that being who they are gives them. That's it. That's all. Tom Brady didn't. He probably told her everything she wanted to hear. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna retire. We're gonna this and that. We're gonna be a family. He told her all that because he wanted her to keep doing what she was doing for him in the spirit world. If you don't believe that, just because you don't believe and you're not knowledgeable about it does not make it not true. Just because
I don't have to be knowledgeable about it to know that that's whether it's true or not. There is some truth to what you're saying as far as, things that you can do to prevent getting injured and stuff. Tom Brady was big on that. It's one of the reasons why he really didn't suffer a whole lot of injuries. Outside of the 1 year where his ACL got tore in the very beginning of the season, he never really suffered any serious injuries. But that was also early in his career as well. So be mindful of that. But let's continue.
you ain't never seen it happen in real time doesn't mean that it has not happened. Understand this. I am spiritually gifted. I have seen certain things that I could not explain. That, you know what I'm saying? I don't mess with that stuff because people don't understand when you dib and dab in that, there's a contract. And eventually that contract will be up. A lot of people have sold their soul playing with that stuff. And yet it gives you a little edge in the beginning. But understand this, what it takes from you is not worth what you get from it. Anytime a man has to do things behind your back, especially a man that you married to, if he's putting things in his mother's name, he has to work and move behind your back. He does not trust you. And if he's with you and he does not trust you, it's obvious it's something about you that he's getting from you. He's using you. Because what is a marriage without trust? How is it that you married to a woman that you have children by and she does not know anything about your assets? She's not able to, and then you want to sit up there and say, well, it's to protect my assets, but she has your children. She has your children. So you just thinking that she's not supposed to get anything. And I just say this. If you're not knowledgeable about spirit work, then don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe, then that's good for you. Because the less you know, the better off you are. Because a lot of people that practice that stuff, they are fanatical, just like religious people are fanatical. They get all off into that, but not understanding that contract, whatever it is that you have in the spirit world, is going to take from you 10 times more in the physical. Meaning that a lot of times your health will suffer from the contract that you didn't written up in the spirit world. Those of us who are spiritually gifted, those of us who understand about that, know this. And you know I'm not lying. It's a threefold law. And whatever contract that's written in the spirit world, 9 times out of 10, when that contract is up and it's time to collect in the physical, your health may fail. Your finances gonna go under. A lot of these people in the entertainment business, a lot of these celebrities are big time in that. And their contract is up. That's why you see a lot of them falling now. We just seen one. I ain't gonna even say his name, but his contract is up. There's a couple of other people whose contract up, and you gonna see them fall. That's what happens. You know, when you sell your soul for fame or fortune or whatever, understand this: you writing up a contract that eventually, when that contract expires, everything you got is gonna be taken from you and more. You better be hopeful and pray that your life doesn't get taken from you, because that's what happens. And I'm not gonna even lie to you, Tom Brady looks sick. I ain't wishing nothing on nobody. I'm quite sure he dibbling dabbling in that booger sugar because he need that little, that little boost. But he looks sunk in.
Yeah, I haven't really paid attention to how Tom Brady looks lately, but that man has been dating younger women since he left Giselle. He even stood through a whole roast about her cheating on him, which you so conveniently left out through this whole 8.5-minute rant. Why am I not surprised? That just goes to show you the level of entitlement when it comes to Western women. So entitled that even when she's in the wrong and cheats on him before the divorce is even settled, all you can do is think about why she didn't get half. So even in the crime of passion of her cheating, you still over here trying to support her and say, yeah, she should get half. This is a bunch of bullshit, bro. But shout out to Tom Brady, especially if this story is true at all. I hope so, because a lot of people are talking about it. I wanted to hop on it before anybody else did, no Diddy, but yeah, man. City Boys, we up 1,000 points again, man. He pulled a Hakimi for real. Let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way I know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel blog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.